Right now, millions of Americans are starting to fight back, and honestly, I can see why. Businesses, restaurants, and retail stores are sneaking in ridiculous fees and taking advantage of customers like you and me. It's gotten completely out of hand. And today I want to share some stories, a few crazy comments people have sent me, and even my own experience from just the other day at Panda Express. I was shocked when I started hearing what people are dealing with. One person told me they were charged $5 at a retail store just because they came in an hour before closing time. Can you imagine that? You walk in at 6, the store closes at 7, and you get hit with a $5 late checkout fee. Absolutely ridiculous. And it doesn't stop there. At restaurants there's this new trend where they charge a kitchen fee, basically a 4% charge that supposedly goes to the kitchen staff. Not the waiters, not the hosts, the kitchen. I saw a receipt where the kitchen fee was $4.20, and right below that, the tip option started at 25%, 22%, and 20%. Even the lowest tip option was 20%, and that's after they added the kitchen fee. It's like they're trying to guilt you into tipping more on top of what you're already being charged. Another person shared a story that just drove me insane. They went to a restaurant, ordered their meal to go, and were slapped with 2 extra fees, a $15 service fee and a $15 supply fee. That's $30 just because they didn't sit down to eat. I've even had this happen to me. Once I ordered food to go, didn't notice the extra $3.50 fee until I got back to my hotel room. Sneaky, right? And if you thought it couldn't get any crazier, listen to this. A DoorDash delivery driver told me that when they went to pick up an order from Subway, the manager asked them to leave an estimated tip based on the expected tip amount. Think about that. Asking the delivery driver to tip the restaurant for preparing an order they're already getting paid for. Needless to say, that driver never went back to that Subway again. And it's not just food places doing this. Someone told me they and their wife were charged a $14.99 table cleaning fee at a restaurant because the previous customers didn't clean up after themselves. When they questioned it, the staff said, "If you don't clean your dishes, the next customer will pay." I mean, if that were me, I'd walk around asking, "Which table doesn't have a cleaning fee? I'll sit there, thanks." Here's another one that blew my mind. At a buffet, someone was charged a $1 plate fee for getting a fresh plate during their meal. Apparently the rule was, you had to use the same plate, or pay extra. Imagine being charged every time you go up for more food. It's a buffet, that's the whole point. And it's not just restaurants, furniture stores are getting in on this too. Someone shared that when they bought a couch, they were charged a $25 no removal fee because they didn't have an old couch for the store to haul away. They were being punished for not having something to get rid of. The crazy thing is, these stores often take old furniture, clean it up, and sell it as gently used for a big profit. So if you don't give them free inventory, they charge you instead. Now let me tell you about what happened to me at Panda Express just the other day. I ordered some food for myself and my son. A plate, a kid's meal, a drink, a few sauces, some fortune cookies. Pretty simple. When I got to the window, the worker asked if I wanted a bag for 8 cents. I said no. Instead of bagging everything up, they handed me a tray. So there I was, juggling 2 meals, a drink, utensils, fortune cookies, apple chips, and sauces. All while trying not to spill everything in my car. I had to carefully hand things to my son, place things on the seat, on the console, all because I didn't want to pay 8 cents for a bag. Now I get it. Washington State is trying to cut down on plastic waste, and that's a good thing, but come on. If I'm buying food and spending my money, at least make it easy for me to take it home. And it's not just bags anymore. You want ketchup at McDonald's? You have to ask. You want utensils? You have to ask. Sometimes you even have to ask for a lid for your drink. One time I asked for a drink tray for multiple drinks, and they wanted to charge me $1.50. I refused. So I spent a few extra minutes passing each drink carefully to my son, one by one, just to avoid being nickel and dimed again. And here's the worst part. It's not getting better, it's getting worse. More and more businesses are finding ways to tack on extra fees, hoping most of us won't notice or won't bother to complain. But I'm curious, what about you? Have you seen any ridiculous charges lately? Have you been asked to pay for something that used to be free? I'd love to hear your stories, so drop them in the comments below. Thanks for listening, and if you found this story helpful or even a little bit crazy, consider subscribing. I'll keep bringing you updates, because honestly, the way things are going, we're all going to have a lot more to talk about soon.